Hey everybody, and welcome to another video tutorial. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you all how to make another reflection in Photoshop, but this time instead of using the eraser tool I'm going to use something called layer masks within Photoshop. And it may sound pretty difficult if you're just now getting into this sort of thing, but it's actually quite simple and very useful. So if you haven't done it already, go ahead and open up Photoshop and or whatever document you're working on or file you're working on or anything like that, because what I'm going to show you can apply to an image as well as text. And in the video after this one I'll show you how to use the layer mask when working with an image as well. So this one, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and type something, and since my background is actually Fallout, I'm going to go ahead and just type Fallout, and I'll make it a little bit bigger so you all can see it a lot easier. Okay, and now with whatever layer you have or image that you want the reflection to affect, you're gonna have to go over into your layers box, and you're gonna have to make a copy of that layer by either right clicking on it and going to duplicate layer, or if you're on a Mac, then just hold Option and click it and drag, and that'll make the copy. But either way, you need to duplicate that layer, and then what you'll want to do is the same way that we did, or the same way that I used the eraser. You'll want to hit Command T or Control T if you're on a PC, and then to take it into free transform mode, and then go into Edit and Transform, and then flip vertical. So now you've got your copy flipped vertical, and you just want to line it up with the original to where it's touching and looks nice. I'll go with that. And then you confirm the transformation either by clicking the check mark or pressing enter. And now what you'll want to do is make sure over in your layers box that the copy is selected, the copy layer is selected, and then go down here to this little box with a hole in it, and it's for adding a layer mask, and we'll want to click on that to add a layer mask to the layer. And then we want to make sure that the blank box that comes up is selected, and then we come over to our gradients, and if you have the paint bucket tool, just press on it and hold down, and the gradient tool will come up, and then just start playing around with placing a gradient on it, because you can start from anywhere, and if you just start like right there, then it looks kind of actually bad. But if you start from somewhere up here, and remember, if you hold shift it holds it straight, and then see, you get something like that to that effect, or you can go all the way down and you get something like that, or if you start up here, come down, just play around with it to figure out what works best for what you're doing and what looks good, like what you think looks good for the project that you're working on. But that's layer mask for an easy, simple reflection. And I'm going to have another video out that involves working with an image as well. So if you're working with an image, you can go ahead and check that one out. And it's basically the same thing, but I just give you a little bit more detail.